Are you frustrated with shoulder workouts that don't give you the gains you expect? Do you want to unlock massive, powerful shoulders that make you look like a superhero? Then stay tuned, because I'm about to change your life by sharing the strategy that I use to build my shoulders using nothing but my body weight. Now, I know that change your life is a bold statement, but studies show that both men and women find broad shoulders attractive, and research suggests that it's the most important aspect of your physique. But before we jump right into making it irresistibly attractive, remember that we need to do 3 things. Number 1, take all your sets close to failure. Number 2, stay below 30 reps per set. And number 3, adhere to progressive overload. And now onto the fun part, the routine. The first exercise you're going to do is handstand holds. Now, this is a fantastic way to engage your upper traps. Some people prefer to work traps with back, but it's important to remember that the primary role of the upper traps is to elevate the shoulder blades. And that happens with handstands and handstand push-ups, which is why we're going to work upper traps today with shoulders. But don't worry, I have a plan. We'll crush middle traps when I teach you to work back, which is coming next week, so stay tuned for that. And now back, no pun intended, to shoulders. When performing handstands, ensure you fully elevate your scapula to engage those upper traps as much as possible. A good cue here is to try to press your body up as hard as you can. You're going to start with handstands against the wall first, and eventually freestanding handstand. If you do it right, you'll feel the burn big time in those traps. And before you ask, yes, handstands do build mass well in the traps and shoulders. Remember, isometrics work well, just look at gymnasts. Now start with handstands against the wall first, and eventually freestanding handstand. And next we'll dive into my personal favorite, which is handstand push-ups. If these are too tough, pike presses or shoulder presses into a wall both work really well here. The key is that this is our overhead press and the primary tool that we're using to develop our front delts. While these also work the side and rear delts, they do so to a much lower degree. But like I said earlier, I have a plan. We're going to target those side delts with a secret exercise that I invented circa 2020. Seriously, I really did invent this one. Patents are pending. But against the advice of my legal team, I'm going to let you use it royalty-free, because I like you. And to keep this video rolling right along, you can find a detailed tutorial explaining exactly how to do these bodyweight lateral raises at this link. So far, we hit upper traps, front delts, and side delts. You might be thinking, how the heck do you work rear delts or bodyweight? That's a great question. I'm going to show you exactly how, but first, I have a huge favor to ask you. This video is part of a series where I'm teaching you how to train every major muscle group in your body for size and strength using calisthenics. And I'm having a blast doing it. I really do want to give you all the tools you need to get great results. But I'm also trying to grow the channel, and it would help me know what content to make and help with the algorithm if you'd comment below and let me know exactly what you need help with. After all, this is social media, so be social and I'll personally reply to every comment. Now, where were we? Oh, right. I'm giving you 2 great ways to target the rear delts with calisthenics. Number 1 is a ring rear delt fly. Slip one ring through the strap of the other so the rings don't slide on your bar, and then pull the rings apart in an arc as you bring the elbows back. Number 2 is perfect if you don't have rings. It's the standing bodyweight rear delt fly. This is another one I made up a few years ago, also patent pending, and of course, you can use it royalty-free as well. Now, I made a detailed tutorial for this one too, and in order to keep us trucking right along, you can check that out at this link. Now that you've got the exercises, you need to know how to put them together. And of course, I wouldn't leave you hanging. First, you're going to go with handstands, then move to handstand push-ups, then bodyweight lateral raises, then the rear delt flies. I'd perform 2 sets of each of these exercises 2 times a week if you're in your first year of serious lifting. If you've got 1 year or more under your belt, you can do a 3rd set, and that should be plenty of volume to build epic shoulders. And while studies show that epic shoulders make you more attractive, so does a balanced, symmetrical physique. So you want to make sure your shoulders are paired with an equally impressive chest, which I teach you exactly how to build in this video.